All right, I am here live on a live session and starting. And I should not be doing the clapping of hands because I'm using Isithunywa gifts, and my Isithunywa doesn't do the clapping of hands. We greet people as we see fit. We are informal about it, meaning that Eta, the Mkulus and the Gogos out there, Tobela, Kamagu, Mulumele, Zikomu, Magadi, Tokozani, and greetings, grand rising to everyone who's out there watching this live session. Welcome to my live session where we're talking about the dark side of Isithunywa gift, meaning that we're talking about things that we might be tempted. Okay, why the dark side? Why am I talking about the dark side of it? A lot of us, we know about what our gifts are all about, right? Meaning that with Isithunywa gift, you either choose the light or you either choose the darkness side of things. Now, darkness, for me, it is going on the path that for me and my guides, it is not righteous. Now, for other people who their mission is about the darkness, they came here for that purpose. It means the darkness for them, it is their strength, and it is a good thing for them. That is why I'm saying that. The darkness for me is like this, but for others, if that is what their gift require them to do, it looks like it is light for them. Now, we are not about to judge people, but here we're talking about those of us who are going through what we came to believe to be light, right? Where we're doing things, we are harnessing others. We are shining light into others. We are making sure that people are healed, people are encouraged to grow in a good way. People are being helped along the process so that they as well push what they're here to push. Like they go towards their mission or they go towards what their primary goal is, right? As it is our Isithunywa. Because as Isithunywa gifts, it means that we are messengers. As people, we are messengers. We came here for a purpose. We are here to do what we came here to do. As it will be our guides helping us along the way. The guides that come with us. They'll be helping us towards our primary goal, towards our mission, towards our life purpose. Now, along the way, some of us might get tempted to go towards the darkness. Now, let me explain it how it was explained to me, what it is like, this darkness bit of things. Anyway, this is about going towards the darkness. Then we'll explain it nicely, and then we'll go and talk to you, those who are here. We are talking about Isithunywa. You can ask me questions when I'm talking about it, the darkness bit of Isithunywa. You can ask me anything related to Isithunywa gift, and I'll, as a guidance, I'll be able to help if I can. Now, when we are using our gifts for the dark side of things, right? Anything we do out of greed, okay, when I'm saying greed, we'll explain it. Envy, jealousy, hatred. Now, all those things, they will lead us towards the darkness bit of things. We'll go into that in detail. We now invite our darkness to taint anything that we do or touch. So, and then there will be helpers that will come along the way, that will be there to guide us into this darkness, right? When we allow ourselves to go towards darkness, there will be helpers who will be there waiting to help us. The same way as when we have our guides to help guide us into our light bit of things, the light going towards the light, right? There will be guides. We all have guides. Remember that we all have guides. As people, we all have guides, and these guides will be helping us towards our life purpose, our mission, right? But if we come out of the way, we go towards darkness, out of what I've mentioned there: greed, envy, hatred, jealousy. When we go towards darkness, there will be guides as well in that bit who will be there, who are actually waiting for you to help guide you in your darkness bit of things. That is why I'm saying that these are the things that some people don't warn us about. Now, I am letting you know that as we all have guides, there are guides out there in the darkness as well that are willing to help us pursue the darkness. Anyway, let me finish from the message that I was given. Okay, the more you open this darkness side of yourself, the more they come to destroy, to damage, to distract, and to mess anything that you do. Now, let's talk about it properly. Now, that was just how it was explained to me. All right? As people, a lot of things can make us want to go the easy way. Meaning that we might sometimes be thinking that our road is a long one, so we want to take the short path. And during that few seconds of making a decision whether to go to the shortcut of the short path, right? To take the road that will get you to where you think you're supposed to be going faster, which it is not what you're meant to be going. You're meant to be going on the long path. You take the short path. Then along that short path, there will be people. There will be guides. Now, these are the guys that I'm going to be talking to you about. I do not know much about the dark side of things. I'm just telling you that there are those ones who are there, like waiting like this, so that they can just come and give you a hug, so they can help push you into distractions. Now, look at it as in this way. What we're talking about, it is about the spiritual guides. Those ones who will be guiding you towards distractions, who will be guiding you towards, who will be like they are bad influencers. I'm talking about spiritual guides, bad influencers. When you're doing the bad things, they'll be like they'll be clapping their hands. Wow, that's what we like. We like this kind of you. It's like you're doing what they like. The same way as when we're doing the good things with the guys that we've been given, taking us towards light. When we're doing good things, they'll be, wow, my child, you're doing the good things. So are those ones as well. They'll be doing exactly that, making you feel good. Now, these are the things that we don't normally talk about. They are there. This is not a scaremongering thing. We talk about the reality of things. So there are people, I'm talking about spiritual. Now, coming out of that bit, it is not easy, because remember that this is a spiritual bit of things. The more you go into that path, it is not going to be easy to come out of it, because we're talking about spiritual. The more you come out of the bit that you're supposed to be in, the good part, and you go into the bad part of it, the spiritual bit of it, which is bad. Remember that this is the bad in my perspective. as someone who looks at life in that other way. Right? The more you go into that, the harder it is to come out of it, that path, the dark side of spirituality. Isithunywa guides. Now, why am I talking about Isithunywa guides? These are not guides that comes with your ancestors. These are not guides that comes with the water spirits. These are not guides that comes with any of those. These are Isithunywa guides. These are guides that come specifically for that, for distractions. They're nothing to do with your ancestors. Remember that Isithunywa guide, Isithunywa, it is the gift that is given to you. This is what you're born with. It is the source given gift, the gift that everyone is given. Now, how we activate it, how we start using it, it will depend on what your path is all about. Now, during that activation, you can activate it as in you're going, you're doing the right things and everything like that, as per your life purpose, right? Your mission as an Isithunywa, as a messenger. Now, after activation, you might be, as a human being, be tempted by other things, the shortcuts. These are the ones that will take you to the dark side of things. The dark side of things. Now, once you're there into the dark side of things, no one can easily get you out of it. Once you're in there, even the Isithunywa guys that comes with you, it will be difficult, because remember, before you even go in that, they will be telling you, they will be trying to stop you from doing that. They will be trying, they will be giving you messages. If you're not yet hearing them, they'll be giving you messages in dream format about the path that is not right for you and them. As an Isithunywa, as a messenger, we are talking about your gift. Let's talk to you. Oh, who is okay? Let's I cannot see properly there. Snetemba, yes, I feel good. I feel joy every time you say Ndawe. Festival Togoza, Hube Tovela. Great to see you here, guys. Yes, so it is just that. So these are the dark side of Isithunywa gift, right? It is the dark side of it that we don't normally talk about. Remember that this have nothing to do with your ancestors, have nothing to do with your water spirits. It is your Isithunywa gift. That is the gift that everyone is given, can use it without any help from other sources. When I'm saying from other sources, meaning that from your ancestors, them as coming with guides. From water spirits, them as well coming with their own set of guides. Now we're talking about the Isithunywa gift that we are all born with. Now, either use it for good or use it for bad. If you use it for good, yes, you'll be surrounded by good. Even the guides will be there helping you along the way. They will tell you about the good and the bad. Then if you go towards bad, you're using your Isithunywa gift for bad things, there will be bad guides coming to help you as well in that bit, molding you nicely for you to be as bad as you can be. That is the bad side of it. That's what I'm talking about here. So now, as people write, I'm now looking at myself. We have the good and the bad bit of ourselves, meaning that anyone can just, like, even here on this live session, can just say something there, insult me, right? And bring out the bad part of myself. That is what I'm talking about. Most of us, we've got the bit they have to be balanced. So every time you will have to be in balance, meaning that you can use that good of yourself, you can use that bad of yourself to balance the good so that people don't take advantage of your good bit, the good bit of yourself. So the bad bit of yourself will come in so that you balance things, so that there are boundaries, right? Because if you don't use that bit, remember that if you are just there, the good, and the bad is there, you're just there, people will just cross the boundaries. So you have to bring in a little bit of that to balance things so that you build up boundaries. Now, sometimes towards building the boundaries, one can think of crossing over to the other bit of the bad bit of things. Mean that use the bad bit of things more than they use the good bit of themselves. That's what I'm talking about. Now we just have to be careful, because the more we go in that, the more guides. Actually, there are lots of guides who come to help you in that path. That is what I wanted to talk to you about, and that's what I think I've talked to you about. And we'll talk again, unless if there are more questions, and we can talk about it. Otherwise, we'll talk again about things as we are guided. Kabutse and Khanyana.